Why do you see so many black gay men, and black weak men, black feminine men? The answer is because they're mimicking their mama. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I know that sounds pretty funny, but they mimicking their mama. You know, they wearing lipstick, they fingernail polish, and earrings in their ear saying they're the queen. They mimicking their mama. The mama singing, Beyonce, can you pay my bills? Well, that feminine man putting fingernail polish and lipstick on and asking men, can you pay my bills? Because he know nothing about life. He's mimicking his mama. You see somebody paying his mama's bills, he's mimicking his mama. But the real reason is because the white man. And I'm going to tell you why I say the white man. Because black people were indigenous. They was in their natural state. They wasn't paying no bills to anybody. Wherever they landed, wherever they lived, that's where they lived. They had no bills. They hunt for their food. They eat. They depend on God. They trade amongst other tribes. But when you slave somebody, they're depending on you. And then when you freedom that black individual, you're still treating them like they're animals. They don't know their language. You took everything from them. And now you have them depending on a system that is not fair. And when they work, they don't have enough money to pay their bills and have a family. So you started chaos in that family. The woman's upset. You're not making enough money. It's hard for him to get to find a job. Then he goes to school. He has to pay all these debts, school loans and all that. You're making it so hard and so difficult. So man is so frustrated. He don't want to leave his family. He got to go leave his family because he don't know how he's going to take care of his kids and his family. Because this life is not the way that God intended to be. You made people struggle. You made people suffer. You made people oppressed. You're making people depend on you so you can get rich, 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 rich. It made it hard for the black man. So now there's no man in the house because either he's in jail or he's having his anxiety, depression, trying to figure out life himself. So the kid is raised by a single parent. A single mother. She's trying to figure it all. She's trying to figure it all out. She's doing the best she can. And so that boy is mimicking his mom. And that's why you see so many feminine men and so many black gay men. They was never like that before. Black people was not acting like this before. They was not acting like that. They were religious, they were spiritual, and they believed in God, and they was not acting like that. They didn't have no guns. They wasn't saying what's up, cuz, and what's up, blood. They was not acting like that until you make it difficult for them to survive and to live. You put hardship on them. You made black people join gangs. You made black people do all these bad different things. And you think God's going to be happy with you? Who you did that to people. You did that to people. You stole people. You killed people. And Jesus told you, the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And influenced you to eat pork. Black people wasn't eating no pork. You influenced them to eat pork. You do everything that is the opposite of God. And you see that these black people were talented with music, and you forced them to have lyrics and to influence their own people with all these bad words and all these bad things with their lyrics. And they're just doing it because they want to survive. And they want that contract. And they want to get paid. And that's why we are where we are today. And that's why you see so many feminine black men and feminine men that's becoming that are gay and they're weak. You did that. You did that. You wanted to have the power over the whole entire world. You made everybody worship your image. You did that to everybody in the world, causing people to sin. You did that, white man. You did that.